I'm Terence. I am caring for my wife. I'm 63 this year. She's been living with dementia for the past 8 years. It's the usual memory lapses that I notice, forgetting things, misplacing things where she put them and so on. But the clearest sign was when we were on holiday. That was thinking back though, that I asked her to meet me at a specific spot. And when I showed up at that spot, she wasn't there. And she was way off course, and I had to call her. I panicked. So it didn't strike me back then, but it was really when, through regular examination of observation of her forgetting things that brought me to bring her to see the doctor, which confirmed the diagnosis. Unlike the major illnesses, my reaction was, okay, maybe it's just part of aging. It's not life-threatening, and there's not like, oh, okay, you have 3 more years to go or something like that. So it was kind of an uninformed reaction. I later found out that it's not knowing, what was to expect, that it's a long and difficult journey ahead of me, as I have experienced the past 8 years. So as I learned during the journey, it's much more than memory lapses, helping her remember where she put her things. She gets into very agitated behavior at different times of the day. Just getting off the plane, sometimes she gets triggered by loud noises, children screaming and so on, and she would tell them to shut up. What do you expect me to tell the people around me that, I have to tell them she has dementia? So there are a lot of unprepared moments that you cannot really prepare for because of the way she behaved, purely because of dementia. This is not the wife I married over 30 years ago. So these are the toughest part. You are dealing with a changed person, someone you thought you knew inside out every single day for the past over 30 years. And now you, not totally new, but by and by you see double negatives, the undesirable behavior taking on, and desirable behaviors that you had in the past that were going away. Progress is not a word that you can associate with dementia. There's no getting better. There is no cure. You cannot work towards a time for recovery, all right? So it's really a strategy to slow it down instead of dropping off like a cliff, to slow it down, where the stages between beginning, intermediate, and advanced can be slowed down. What I hope to see in the future is, of course, a miracle breakthrough to cure, Alzheimer or dementia generally. We have very little awareness of the disease, unlike the major illnesses. Why isn't a cure for dementia? Has been going on for decades. I don't personally believe anyone can do a better job than me to care for her. So I never thought of that. Although I respect what they do, at some point in time, if they need 24/7 care, that a caregiver might just have to be taking that course of action. I don't rule that out. I find the sources for support is not available widely. You need to find your tribe. You need to find the people who are going through the same journey, maybe some starting, some mid-journey, and so on. So this is an organization called Caregivers Alliance Limited. It was really a chance encounter, one of the low points in my journey, where I threw an empty threat at my wife for refusing to shower. And this is a common behavior. I talk about behavior change. I mean, the wife, 30 years, never once not wanting to shower, but now it's a daily struggle. No doctors can explain that. Empty threat blew up in my face, and she turned up walking out the house, and before long the police came, and I have to follow the police to IMH. which I had 20-minute, I believe, confrontation with the police trying to stop them from doing that. Long story short, that visit turned out to be the turning point as well. The following day, Caregivers Alliance contacted me and said that, well, would you need some help with training? They provide free training for caregivers like us. A very long night, difficult night, but that's not the turning point of me encountering Cal. And when I finished the 8-week course with them, I decided to also volunteer with them, as a volunteer trainer. So the caregivers, you don't have to do this alone. You are never alone, and there are people who can help you along with this journey in ways unimaginable to you. There's 3 words. Don't forget me. Because dementia affects the near-term memory, and it degenerates to the longer-term memory. That's when it goes advanced. I often think the pain is more on me than her. She would be oblivious to who I am, but I got to face her, and she looks at me and look as if she's looking at a stranger. I think this is the most difficult part. And I often also have a very selfish wish, and that is for her to be taken away. That means passed on before she forgets me. I don't want that pain. That's the selfish part I'm talking about. Yeah, but it's not up to me to decide. So when I was graduating from that course I mentioned earlier, the course instructor asked us to put up something for graduation. You could sing a song, you could put up a dance, you could recite a poem. I decided to digitize. When we were married, there wasn't digital photographs, so I have to scan them and put them into a digitized form and string them together into a video. And that's really my tribute to her, if you like. She's still around, but long goodbye, I said earlier. I wish there would be something that, if I don't get dementia, I'll always remember her by, but I don't think I can help her with that. So yeah, don't forget.